And we should be live. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing? Can you hear me all good? Can you see me? Let me just check my audio levels and I'll be right with you. Fantabulous! I can hear myself. Excellent. How is everyone going? Let me start. Let me start it again. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing splendid on this fine Wednesday evening. Tonight we're going to be having a little look at the West Coast Mainline 2019 Timetable Mod. Bit of a tongue twister, but we are looking at this tonight, which I've given a go in a video. If you've not seen it already, go and check it out. And it's a lot of fun. As you can see here, we've got the Virgin Media, got the Virgin Trains, Pendolino, the ex-London Midland 350, and all sorts of other stuff. So, yeah, interesting. It's going to be a very interesting stream. So I've got a poll going. What do you want to see first? A Virgin Pendolino, a London, not London Northwestern, sorry. Who's it called? London Midland 350, an 87, because that's what you get on this. Or anything else. So who got in the chat? We've got British Rail fan. How you doing? Atomic Frog, UK Tag, Key, British Rail fan. I Love Trains, Tyler, Ardupe, British Transport Videos, Fierce. Who else we got? We've got Steve. How you doing? Where did I get this mod? There is a link in the description. It's from the Train Sim community website. Really simple. You download it and you put the zip file. Hold on. You put the zip file into your Train Sim World folder, which is in your program files, Steam apps, you know, that way. Free to download, and it's a pretty quick download. The Average Irish Train Spotter, how you doing? Toasted, hello, all in clear, awesome. Avanti West Coast fan, you'll like this one. Well, I mean, you have to be Virgin Trains fan. We've got something else coming in somewhere, probably behind us. Alcatraz, how you doing? Dexter, Gaming Slater. How are you all doing? 25 people in tonight. You're looking forward to this. Northwife Dar, how are you doing? It's so annoying it's on PC. That's just the nature of mods. You can't mod on a console, because we can if there's like a mod thing, but the reason why you only get mods on pretty much all games on PC is because you have to go through and mess with like the game code and stuff, and you can't, once it's packaged and put onto like a store like a Sony store or Microsoft store, it's not able to be tampered with, because there'd be all sorts of legal issues and whatever else. But with a PC, it's just through Windows and whatever else. So yeah, I'm good. So 2600 class, good. That sounds incredibly fantastic. So let's get into it. There's no bingo tonight because bingo is like a weekend thing, once a week, and I also need to assign the roles to the person that won last week, which I forgot to do. So we will do that at some point. So, no bingo tonight, just a good bit of fun. Looks like a good mod for the game. It really is a good bit of fun, it really is. So, what we're going to jump into first. Yeah, buy class 350, got 24 votes. We're going to do a 390, overwhelmingly a 390. Okay, do you want to do the Virgin one, or do you want to do this one? In fact, when did he start going? Don't look. When does this go? Looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? Can we get in? Right, let's get in. What time does this service leave? Because we could try and nick this one. Get started. 20 minutes. No, let's not do that. So, what I'll do is I'll show you what you get as part of this timetable if you download it. Virgin one, of course, that's fine. Do you want to start at the Euston end, or do you want to start at the Milton Keynes end? It's up to you. I don't like to be reminded of my long lost brother. I've been driving a class 755 in BR. Ooh. Oh yeah, so here's the timetable. Obviously that's the original one, which is still a pretty decent timetable, and then you've got this one here, the Winter 2019, with 1,536 services. You jump into it, you've got the 390, which has got three different liveries even. You've got the white one, you obviously got the 390-1 and 390-0 in both the white livery, and you've got the -1, which is in the Virgin Trains livery. Obviously got the 72 stock. 377 does 4-line runs. I forgot to put that in the poll, to be fair. It does runs up to Milton Keynes, because it did do that back in 2019. And then You've obviously got the 378, which does all sorts of stuff. I want to remind myself, London Euston to Stratford. That's interesting. Okay, so that's an interesting service there. Watford Junction, yeah, that's all sort of that stuff there. Going to the 710, I think that's pretty much the same sort of stuff. Oh, there's some different stuff. So this stuff actually goes towards the suffragette line. That's very interesting. And then it does some other stuff as well. Never should have had it. Does the 390 have a different interior? No. It's just essentially reskins on the outside. I personally not driving from a small area of the route to the big part unless it's an American route. Euston 100%. You need to try the 2024 timetable. It's really good. How many services are in the 2024 timetable? Because I can certainly have a little look into it. I wish you could go to the final destination, which is not on your route. I mean, if it's a 390, you'd be going the other side of the country. Got the 66, which I've only got one service for, but if you've got Cargo Line Volume 2, you get a lot more stuff there. You've also got the 87, which does a couple of things. I want to do one of these at some point. I think that'd be a really, really fun service. And then we've got this one. This is my favourite of the lot, to be honest, the 350 in the ex-London Midland livery. That is such a throwback for me. So we're going to do one of them at some point as well this evening. This evening. We've also got a 350-2. I don't know what the difference is with the 350-2, to be honest. But it does different services. So if anyone knows, let me know. Hands up if you're a step forwardian. Is this on Xbox or PC? This is PC. So any mod is going to be on PC. How are you enjoying Transport Fever 2? Yeah, I'm quite enjoying the new series. It didn't really do as well as I thought it would, though, the last episode. But, oh well. We move. So let's have a look at what services. We've got 15-minute services to Watford Junction. Ah, that's cool. So the services in here that would go to Watford Junction but then wouldn't stop at Milton Keynes. Very interesting. What else have we got? I think that's straight through, isn't it? Yeah, they're all straight through, I think, pretty much. So London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Let's do that then. That's fine. I'd imagine that's a straight through run, I think. Also, conductor mode works, interestingly. The dash 1 and dash 2 icons are switched. Oh, okay, I see. Have you tried any sound mods? No, this is the first and only mod I've got. I will certainly look into a lot more, though. It has 1,019 services, so still pretty decent. Right, let's do it. So, what are we calling that on here? Oh, we're straight through. We're straight through, that's fine. We're not stopping at Watford Junction. That's okay, we don't want to do that anyway. Let's do all that. Can you hear the game alright, by the way? Look at that. It looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? Looks absolutely fantastic. Ah, that's why it's screaming. No, I don't think the interior has changed all that much. What am I doing? Lights, that's what I want to do. Yeah, be quiet. Be quiet. Let me turn that up a bit more so I can hear it at my end. The only thing is a bit ahead of me, it's a bit flickery. I need to find out a way to do that. I don't know how to fix that. I do need to look into that. There's something in my settings that's wrong, but there you go. That's the 390 in all its glory. Isn't it nice? We'll have a quick look inside. So, I don't think anything's changed inside. I'll be pleasantly surprised though. No, it's not changed inside. I don't think you can. Bloody hell, that was loud. Did you lot hear Shan then? Yeah. So obviously you can't. You might be able to mod the inside, but hold on. Sorry, I was making sure Sham was all good. All I heard was some commotion. Right, let me go through here. So yeah, it's all pretty much the same in here. Let's get off, because we need to lock the doors. Oh. I thought the game was going to crash then. It doesn't matter if it crashes, we can load back in, because that's the joys of the PC. get in here. Let's shut that. Go. I'm gonna be late. Go. Let's go. Cool. Let's turn some safety systems on too, because we can. I need to remember how to do that though. Not that one, is it? I'm trying to remember which one it was now. It's not that one. It's one of these somewhere, isn't it? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Does anyone know how to turn on the safety systems? I always forget this, don't I? It's up here somewhere. That's fine. That's right, innit? And then you do... Yeah? Is that right? Is that right? No? Yes? Hello? AWS/. Ah! There we go. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Off we go. Let's go! Anyway, let me go back to the chat. Have you got any mods for TSC yet? Other than scenarios, no. Can we do a Milton Keynes to Wembley Southern service later? Of course we can. Of course we can. You should get a sound pack too. I'm hopefully getting Preston Carlisle soon. Sorry I'm late, no worries, we've only been streaming for like 5 minutes. Why don't you use the Class 37 on Transport Fever? Because I didn't have the money for it at the time. Do you know how to install TSW2 LIV files? Not a clue. It took me a minute to figure out how to just install this one. Hi Richie, is it worth getting Train Sim World 5 on a PS4? Personally, I would say if you can, if you've got a next gen, your Train Sim World 5 experience would be much better on next gen. But it still don't run too bad on the PS4. I know there's a few issues with Blackpool branches, which I've investigated. I need to do a bit more playing around with it. But yeah, it's not. It definitely is better on next gen. I will say that much. What do you think about the Dovetail adding the 221 to the game? I would love for them to do that. It'd be absolutely awesome. I would love to see a Voyager in game. Just taking a sip of tea. Oh god, my mouth hurts a lot. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Thanks, guys. Should I drive the 385 on the Marmain line? Yeah, go for it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Well, we're not making any power. Hello, Anita. How are you doing? We are doing the West Coast Main Line South Timetable Mod tonight. We are driving a 390 Pendolino from London Euston up to Milton Keynes. And then we're going to do whatever next. Maybe a 350, maybe a 377, maybe a 378. Who knows? Who knows? I'm guessing that 350 ahead's going to wait for us. Speed up. I'm going as quick as I can. Got a bit too quick as well. Now that is just incredibly cool. I absolutely love that. It's just fantastic, that, isn't it? I'm not too sure about the door though. That's an interesting thing. It's the only thing I've spotted in this timetable is that the doors are open on most of the 350s. If I download the free Train Sim World 5 update, if I buy a Train Sim World 5 route, will it work? Oh, I downloaded the free Train Sim World 5 update. If I buy a new Train Sim World route, will it work? Well, if you've got the base game... Yeah, do you mean like the starter pack thing? If you've got the Train Sim World starter pack, then yes, you will be able to use any of your Train Sim World 5 routes, or any Train Sim World 4 routes, or whatever for that matter. However, if you don't have the Train Sim World 5 starter pack and you buy a Train Sim World 5 route, you will not be able to use it. You have to have some form of starter pack, which at the minute it's not free anymore, I don't think. So you'd have to buy the standard or deluxe or whatever edition. Scottish Numpty, you're very good at pointing out the obvious, aren't you? What about a yin yang? What's a yin yang? Evening, Sebi, how you doing? My game on here lags so hard when I enter Primrose Tunnel going into Euston. I tell you what, surprisingly, it's running quite well. Considering the sheer amount of services, it's running quite well. So you're basically doing a custom scenario? No, because it's an actual timetable. If you go back about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, it's an actual timetable, like you would see anyway. Standard is 11 quid on sale right now. There you go. Is that on PlayStation? Yeah, to be fair, what I will say to you, David, is if you're interested in Train Sim World 5, get the stuff on sale whilst it's on sale, and then if you manage to pick up a PS5, you'll still be able to transfer all your DLC from PS4 to PS5, and you'll notice a massive difference. So yes, it's worth it in the long run. It's whether you want to make the investment of a few DLCs now, deal with a couple of lower performance on the PS4, and then eventually being able to reap the benefits when you go onto a PS5. Richie, do a train spotting video in real life. Well, I've got a treat coming your way on Friday. Hopefully Friday. I play on PS5. It's so annoying when my game crashes after doing a long service. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's never ideal when the game crashes, and it is a bit irritating. But that happens with a lot of games. It's not just a Train Sim World related issue. What I will say to you to try and help you crashing is just manage your game content. Again, I know it's a bit not ideal, but if you manage your game content, make sure that you've not got too many DLC installed. Obviously, I find that, and it's just kind of an obvious thing, that no matter how much DLC, depending on how much DLC you have installed at one given time, will depend on your actual performance. Which I know sounds stupid, but trust me when I say this. Like, if you're in a route that has a lot of layers, having something uninstalled or having some layers turned off will massively improve your performance, and you'll have less crashes. So there's a few little workarounds, but that is just the joy of having a game that's got a lot of DLC attachments to it, and that's kind of similar for a lot of things. I think The Sims 4 had a recent issue with that as well, where because there's so much DLC for it, it's like it's trying to the system's trying to fetch all these different lines of code and stuff, and it can run out of memory quickly. Standard Edition's free on Xbox. Yeah, but you have to have Game Pass. You have to have an Xbox for that, and I don't want to do that. Do you like the Cathcart Circle route? I love it. Dovetail spelled rather wrong on the Cardiff City Network page on Marketplace. As a Welshman, this offends me. How you doing, Joe? Hope you're doing well. We're on your favourite route, ain't we? A route north out of London. Right up your street, ain't it? Aha. Just kidding. Well, I mean, to be fair, kind of. It's got Southern on it. Just going the wrong way. My Transport Fever 2 game did not save. I lost 5 hours of work. I also turned autosave off. Well, that's why you don't turn autosave off. I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. It's okay. You can pretend all you want to. You can pretend all you want to, but it still happened. Is it bad that I revise more for my SCR dispatcher training than my maths test? Yes, that is terrible. Genuinely, you'll look at yourself in about 5 years' time and thinking, maybe I shouldn't have spent too much time on SCR. But it's up to you. It's up to you. You do what you want to do. If you don't like maths or you don't plan to have a career in maths, in fact, I tell a lie. What I'm going to tell you, and this is going to be very, very cliche, is no matter what job you do, for some reason, you could be a builder and they'll want you to have GCSE maths and English. So, yeah, maths, English, focus on. Because in about 10 years' time when you go to get a job, it could be nothing to do with English or maths, but they'll want that as a requirement. It's annoying, I know. How was the Severn Valley Railway on the weekend? It was really, really fun. For those of you that didn't know, I went to the Severn Valley Railway for something called the TikTokers Train Spotters Meetup. There's a couple of people from TikTok, but a main guy called Andy Miller who organised this event, and about 50 people turned up. It was nuts. So we had a run about on the trains all day. Got to meet some new people, and obviously a few people that predominantly on TikTok. So there's some content coming out for TikTok itself, and also some shorts and stuff coming onto YouTube, and also a nice little video on Friday. But yeah, it was a really good weekend, and I'm looking forward to the next one. It's not Brighton Main Line, no, not quite. That's still a good route. As much as I don't like my third rail, and I don't like Electrostars, I do like Brighton Main Line. It is a very nice route to drive. I'm doing good, thank you, Isaac. How are you doing? How do you get the mod? You go to the website, Train Sim Community, you press download, you then put it into a folder, you then press open game, you then play it. Do you think they will ever extend this route? Master Rail Driver, I don't think they'll necessarily extend the route. I think they will do a different section of the West Coast Main Line if they were to do another part of the route. The reason why I say they wouldn't extend this route is because I feel like this is a nice little package, and also like you'd extend it to Birmingham, and then people would want an extension up to like Crewe or whatever, and then they would want another extension. And the reality of having a seamless, almost 200-300 mile route in Train Sim World isn't going to happen. It would just be massive. And also, they like to say, like with Train Sim World routes, that each sort of new DLC or whatever needs to be standalone. So if they was to keep extending this, it could get very, very, you know, performance intensive, and it could get very like questionable in the sense that if it gets more and more built up, let's say that those users that are still on Gen 8, obviously the DLC would get too big and too powerful for older gen and lower spec PCs. So I think if they were ever going to do an extension, quote unquote extension, it would just be another route itself that you'd be able to go from one route to the other via route hop. If they were to do that, I would really like for them to have a route mergers or something like that where you could seamlessly go between the two. I would love that. That would be absolutely fantastic, so you wouldn't have to break it up too much. But I think if they were going to do it, it would be a separate route, because I feel like Milton Keynes to Birmingham New Street would also be a good segment as well, about a similar sort of length as this. Can't wait to head down to London next week. Looking forward to getting some tube action and getting in and getting on an Avero for the first time. Make sure to get plenty of pictures. You need to be a maths. You need to be a maths train driver. I couldn't figure out what I was going to say there. You need maths to be a train driver. There you go. I didn't revise for any SCR training and I still passed them all. Hello, Crazy. How you doing? Sorry, I have a question. Can you help me? Can you answer my question? How do you download the 2019 Rail Pack on Train Sim World 5? You need to have a PC for starters. There's a link in the description, takes you to the Train Sim Community's website. You download it, and then there's some instructions on there which helps you put it into the right folder. I needed a little bit of help though. They should do Stafford to Milton Keynes, what, along the Trent Valley? That'd be quite good. When does the Class 86 come out? Will they add it to the West Coast Main Line timetable? West Coast Main Line South, I don't think. Which West Coast Main Line do you mean? As in like the Preston Carlisle timetable? Because I would imagine, yes, that would. But the 86, no idea. No word yet. Imagine if they did a section, it's just a depot. Yeah, if they extend it, people would complain about performance, exactly. Also, someone might think it's an incredibly boring section between New Street and Milton Keynes, so they might not want that section. You're driving Munich to Augsburg. Have you thought about being a train driver? I would love to be a train driver, but I've worked myself into a nice little career now where I'm pretty much set. But I would definitely give it a go if the opportunity came up. Yeah, I did answer your question, Gaming Slater. Hopefully you got it. Can we have a flyby shot at Carpenter's Park? You can do. Let me try and remember where that is. It's somewhere up here, innit? Oh no. Oh no, it's down here. Ah! No, we've gone past it, haven't we? I'll tell you what we can do. I'll do one better. We'll do it through Watford Junction, which I'm a bit concerned about because there's a red. Come on. Is it just on... I only have an Xbox Series X. Yeah, so it won't. It's a PC only mod, unfortunately. All mods are PC only. That's kind of... I thought... I personally think that would be pretty obvious. Right, let's go. Do a little flyby shot through here. There we go. Lovely stuff. Off it goes. Right, 30 miles to Milton Keynes. It was getting a bit sketchy there, wasn't it? I've now been devoting 6 to 8 precious hours of my life that I cannot get back due to trying to get coins on BR. Went down to Cardiff to watch my brother play rugby, and on the way back I saw a new Transport for Wales metro depot. Ooh, nice. Yeah, we passed it by the time I read the comment. I realised, yeah. How you doing, TJ? How you doing? Hey, Victor, good evening. Hello from Denmark. Hello from Yorkshire. It's 6:50 in the morning and I see a 401, a 411, 425, 442 and 612s. See, if I had all the applicable stock, I would get the Munich Augsburg timetable, but I don't even have that route on PC. When are you playing the BR update? Stay tuned. I hate when you spad when you have been doing an hour-long service. Yeah, but that, in reality, if you spadded after like an hour or two or however long it takes, you'd just lose your job, so it's kind of realistic. Would you like to see London to Paris in Train Sim World? It wouldn't be my first choice, no. No, I don't feel like... I feel like it'd be one of them sorts of things. Everyone asks about having Eurostar and whatever else. But you can imagine, if they released a Eurostar route, everyone would be like, oh, but it's all in a tunnel. Oh, but there's no stopping. It's boring. Well, that's what you asked for. And they delivered. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no matter what happens, someone's going to complain somewhere. Have you heard any more about the 5-circle new timetable? Nothing yet. No words yet. Hopefully, you know, we'll see. Are you doing Friday game night? It's a monthly thing, so it'll be next month now. I've decided instead of it being bi-weekly, I wouldn't be able to do it bi-weekly, but it will definitely be a monthly thing, like at the start of each month. When an ambassador doesn't have a route, that is embarrassing. I have pretty much all the routes on PlayStation. I don't have them on PC. I only bought my PC back in November, and I've been building up my collection since then. And since then, I've got a fair couple of routes. I've got like 15 routes now, so I'm building up my collection on the PC very slowly. So it's not that I don't have the route, I just don't have them on the PC, and obviously you can't transfer from PlayStation to PC because that would just be a logistical nightmare. I have 5-circle. I have all the stuff, like things like for like the new 5-circle timetable and for like cargo line and whatever, like for Midland Main Line and stuff. I've got all that sort of stuff. I just got it on the PlayStation. PS5 versus PC. Honestly, I will say I prefer playing Train Sim World on the PlayStation. I do, because it's more like playing the PlayStation. It's a bit more relaxing. You know, you can unwind a bit more. I obviously do like playing it on the PC because you can use mods, and also I can stream with it nicer. It's better to stream from the PC for sure, because you've got a lot more control on what's going on, and also if the game crashes, you can reload without crashing your stream. But from an actual sort of like chilled out perspective, PlayStation is better for me. Someone asked as well about a Shuburines line. That'd be cool. They leaked a 373. No, that was just a joke on Midland Main Line. I don't think there's going to be a 373 anytime soon. I think realistically, and I think we all know this, that if it's... Everyone says Eurostar, but if they actually did a Eurostar route, everyone would probably complain. Beep beep, beep beep. Suggest a UK route to do. I've got most of them. What on Train Sim World? Play along with me, just on the original timetable. Or 5-circle. This is embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing? What's embarrassing? If you're looking for extra gameplay, I'd recommend Cargo Line Volume 2. It has a large number of layers, including for this mod timetable. Yeah, do you know what? I don't have the Cargo Line packs, but I am going to look into them. Obviously, the third one I'm going to get. But Volume 1 and 2, I don't have. And genuinely, the person that's convinced me is Casual, because Casual said to me, it actually adds up a lot of gameplay and also AI. So I was like, I might have to look into that. After Watford, going to Milton Keynes is so quick. I have a route suggestion: Kosovo to Albania Airport. Ooh, that would be interesting. A new country. Do you want a 1-yard route in Train Sim World? No thank you, Carly. No thank you. There's a 377 over there. The S-Bahn is so busy now. My favourite part of the upcoming Cargo Line volume is the future Midland Main Line services. What I'm intrigued about, and I don't know if it's just me, and I don't know anything about this, but did anyone see the article today from Skyhook themselves? That cover image of the 66 on the coast, isn't that 5 Circle? Which, if that's the case, are we going to see some services for the 5 Circle? I don't actually know that, but I'm intrigued. Is it like just a free roam thing for a promotional sort of thing, or I don't know. It's interesting. Why won't they do a GNER livery for the Eurostar train when they rented it? I don't know. I'm literally 2 seconds ahead of you on an old route. Cargo line packs are really good for the money. My day is going well. My day is going very well, thank you, Philippos. If you had to pick West Coast Main Line London to Birmingham or Birmingham Cross City, what would I pick? Birmingham Cross City any day. Volume 2 has more to offer than Volume 1, definitely. I think that was for screenshot purposes. It is 5 because I swear that's Murrayfield Stadium behind it. Where are the 377s on the West Coast Main Line? We've just gone past one. Birmingham Cross City is built boring. Yeah, but take it from a former local, it's a brilliant route. Richie has got what? He's got to get to Milton Keynes in 10 minutes. Easy done. Easy done at 121. Whilst that's the case, let me just put a new poll in the chat. Start poll. What should we do next? Should we do a bit of 350 action? Should we do a bit of 377 action? Should we do a bit of 378/710 action? Or do you want to see a bit of 87 action? Let me know. Screenshot is taken near Burnt Island. But in Birmingham Cross City, you're in Birmingham. That's true. Also, there's a bin issue. What do you like more, the Class 710 or the Class 378? I'd probably prefer driving the 710, to be fair. When you get to 125, put the speed set on. Now, we do things manually here. Where's the option for the 66? I've only got one 66 service, so it'd be kind of pointless. It's a shame Southern cut the service back to Watford. Yeah, I mean, is that something to do with COVID? I would imagine so. I think this is what the purpose of this timetable is, because even now, like 5-6 years on, railways haven't got to the peak usage as they did in 2019. So this would be the last time it was the busiest. Is that right? Guys, put 377. Got 44 people watching. Hello to all 44 of you. Lewis Hamilton number. There you go. 7 minutes to do 15 miles. Never happening. We've also got 18 likes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Got 25 votes in the poll. Most of you saying the 87. I'm happy with that. Get to 140. No, but then I'll be speeding. How you doing, Mark? I'm getting Preston Carlisle route soon, and I'll probably use the 87 on rail tours more than I'll use it on the actual route. Next stream, can you do a Scottish route? I'm thinking of doing a Scottish stream at some point in the future. Hey Jackson, hope you're doing well. You love Liverpool FC, Mark. Awesome. I bet you're happy that they're winning the title. Passing a 12 car 423 running on an S8 service. It's taken near the coast, and that's near Burnt Island. Gotcha. 314 380. Ooh, I really like the 380. It's a good bit of fun. You got 37, 884, 800, 66, 711 and 789 earlier. Sorry Richie, but my son, even after countless times telling me we can't get the 2019 because the PC is broken, the Xbox won't do it. What's your advice? You can't get the mod on console. You can't get mods on console. Simple as. There's nothing you can do. You'd have to. It's just the base game that you can have on the consoles. That's just how mods work. What's your favourite football team? Aston Villa. Despite the fact they got absolutely slaughtered by PSG. Did you see the new video about South Euston posting about the 376 livery? No, I didn't. Let's have a little look at this livery. Absolutely splendid. What do you think about this Class 221 in Train Sim World? I would love it. I would love to see the Voyagers in game. My pick, I would love an Avanti West Coast one. Not a cross-country one, because they smell. People don't care about Electra Stars. Come on, 5 minutes to do 9.5 miles. Maybe in the future CODs will have mods, consoles will have mod support, who knows. Yeah, but I don't imagine Train Sim World would, because look at examples like Transport Fever. Transport Fever 2 had a mod support put on to consoles, obviously, and I downloaded it and had a little look at it. But it recently came out that the way that the licensing and the agreements with Sony and Microsoft work, I think Microsoft's a bit easier, but with Sony, basically something that is branded or is licensed, which isn't licensed for use on like a Sony platform, isn't allowed. In the sense that because we've got Virgin branding in this and London North Western branding and whatever else, because that branding wouldn't be quote unquote approved on Sony platforms and whatever, you wouldn't be able to see it on PlayStation anyway. That's why Dovetail and whoever other companies like EA and whatever who use actual companies have to like sign licensing agreements when they upload their product onto console platforms. It gets very, very complicated and there's loads of jargon behind it, but basically Transport Fever 2 ran into an issue where the mod support, any mods that had certain liveries and certain licensing requirements and whatever, weren't allowed to put into the mod IO, so you can't use them on the PlayStation, but they're available to use on Steam. It's weird how it works. So even if the mods were available to go onto console, I think there's feasibility issues there as well. Driver 425 crazy. Are you excited about the Metro update in SCR soon? Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, but I don't think I'd be able to afford the trains. I want a 222 add-on for Midland Main Line. Oh, do you know what? That'd be sick. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. I feel like that's the most obvious DLC for Midland Main Line. What's the favourite train you have ever driven? Oh, good question. I like driving the Sprinters in game. I really do. I've got a thing for the Sprinters. I like them. Evero has a there was an Evero in 2019. No, I got that wrong in the video. Silly me. You need the East Coast Main Line, but I believe it's for freight purposes. You obviously wouldn't see the Everos in 2019. You need that for the 2024 mod timetable. The Avanti livery is okay. Looks good on the new IETs. I'm in Scotland right now, and I got some Glasgow subway action. Oh, nice. It's 350 over there. Dovetail had the London North Western license, but lost it unfortunately. Yeah, that's just complications of licensing. But what I'm saying is, like, unofficial mods are less likely to go onto a console platform because there's different like rules there. Let's say. I'll take my TGV to Augsburg, a 425 back to Munich, and then a round trip with a 423. Sounds like a plan. Ian Thomas, is Thomas in Train Sim World 5 overrated? I wouldn't say so. It's certainly a good bit of fun. Nearly beat PSG. Yeah, oh, you can say that we nearly beat them, but we still got beat. Do you know what I mean? What do you'll consider the absolutely worst Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World DLC, and I'll buy it. Can't really talk on Train Sim Classic's behalf, but if I was to say the worst Train Sim World DLC, that's a good one. That is a good one. I tell you what, we've almost made it on time. I'm going to go off, not my personal personal one, but from what a lot of people have said on the forums, I think a Rosa line's probably like the least popular. Your Wi-Fi's just died. This mode has in 2019. Outer 5s were not built in 2019. They were built in 2021. You won and lost, yeah. It wasn't an overall win though, was it? NEC New York maybe. No, that's quite a fun DLC. I like that one. Why do I think the 350 on your thumbnail is a 2600 class? Maybe because it's the old London Midland livery. Maybe they look similar. Did you know the class 321s are being scrapped? I saw a pair at Crew. No, I didn't know that. 321s. That's I'm trying to think which ones they are now. It's a shame they're being scrapped. The brakes aren't right good, are they? No, the original Long Island was quite fun. I like the original Long Island. Oh dear. Well, to be fair, emergency works. Emergency works. Oh, no it doesn't. Oh my goodness gracious me. Stop then. Stop then. No, stop. Oh, no. Right, okay. Ah, dear. Whoops. Whoopsie. What's the least favourite you have played, though? The LGV route's not my favourite. I won't lie. Right. What are we doing next? We're doing the 87. That's fine. We can do the 87. We can swiftly move on. Let's do the 87. Shall we? Sacked. Watford no home. Should I buy the London Victoria route or London Overground with the 710? Or Brighton Main Line's a good route though. Another one for the SPAD counter. Yeah, we don't talk about that. It's okay. We just don't talk about that. Where are we calling that on this? Watford Junction, Willesbury, Sudbury Junction. So we don't even go to Euston with this. This looks cool though, doesn't it? Look at this. This looks fantastic. It just fits on this route, do you know what I mean? 377 there as well. Go into the free camera. Oh, these look really cool as well. These look really, really cool. If only the bingo was tonight. Yeah, I know. All the things seem to happen on the bingo nights, don't they? No, all the things seem to happen on non-bingo nights. But that's okay. We roll with it. I spotted it at the same time as you. It's probably my fault. Right, should we get ourselves set up? That'd be a good idea. Cool, that's fine. Don't need to release my brakes yet. Electro Stars are dead. In dead last sad. You're getting sucked in the morning. Brighton Main Line on Train Sim Classic is arguably better than Train Sim World. I don't care. You get the Class 73s. Hi Leo, how are you doing? Are we going fast or slow? We've stopped. My senses are tingling and I believe Richie spatted. There's no evidence of it. Was the 87 accurate to BR? I'm not sure. I think it's pretty accurate. I was the person who broke my arm in the giveaway stream. Yeah, I saw your comment just as I was loading up. Are you feeling a bit better now? Preston, Carlisle, or Blackpool branches? I would personally say Blackpool branches, but that is bias on my part because I like DMUs, and I like stoppers. But it very much. I did a what's better video, William. If you go and check that out, I kind of break it down into why I think one's better than the other. But I'll give you a brief overview. If you like a high-speed route and also electric trains, then you will like Preston Carlisle. But if you like a commute service with DMUs, you'll like Blackpool branches. As soon as I said my internet cut out, it came back and then went out again. Restart the router. That's usually what I do. Right then. Can we go? I've done something. I've missed something somewhere. I'll tell you what I haven't done. I ain't done things up here, have I? You got to do all that, haven't you? I think. There we go. We're moving. We're going. When Richie hits 4K, we should do a 24-hour live stream. Oh, I can't commit to that. I can't commit to that at all. I regret my actions of getting the 5 circle instead of heading to Glasgow. Really? I think 5 circle's great. I really like 5 circle. Milton Keynes to Preston, and I get the Northern out of all the operators. Oh, that would be cool. Like a timetable that was like Northern and stuff. That'd be very cool. After looking, this train ran in 2022, so a bit weird it's in the 2019 timetable unless I'm missing something. It's just there for playability, isn't it? I can imagine if they didn't include it, someone would have said, but why not an 87 timetable? How many trains are you doing today? Well, we're going to do this one. The one before, so that's 2. We might do a 350. We might do a bit of 377, so maybe 4. On the Munich-Augsburg timetable mod, the large PIS in the concourse area can show the train is being split into 2 parts. Oh, that sounds quite good actually. Who do you think will win this weekend? Oh, I think it's Piastri. Do you know what? Piastri's going to win the championship, I'm saying. It's going to be close. I feel like the only way Piastri won't win the championship is because of team orders. I'm saying it now. I remember the first time on the channel, it was 1,000 subscriber special. Now we're nearly at 4K. It's madness, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy, and that is testament to all of you lot, you know, showing your support and sharing the channel and everything else. Honestly, you're all legends. Talking of which, we've just had a new subscriber, so welcome to the new person that has just subscribed. Piastri will win World Drivers' Championship, please, or Max or George. Any 150s at Bletchley? I think they would be, but I don't have West Cornwall. Oh, actually, that's a good shout. Is it West Cornwall local, or would it be Cardiff City Network? I don't actually know that. I'm going to look into that because I do have the 150s. I didn't think I'd see them. Oh, Pendolino. I saw the Caledonian Sleeper leaving Glasgow Central the other day. Everyone will remember to subscribe. Yeah, certainly. If you want to like and if you want to subscribe, I'm not forcing you, but it would be incredible if you did. Who will win the Champions League? Who's left? What, PSG? Is Liverpool still in it? I think, no, they got knocked out, didn't they? I think it's PSG, Real Madrid. Is it? Or Arsenal? Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to say PSG. How do you drive the Class 87? It's a bit of a funny one, but you kind of have to notch up. Can you see this dial here? As long as you don't go into the red, you're alright. Also, that was AWS there. Welcome back, Luke. How you doing? Rich ain't forcing you, but I am. This is a joke. This is not a drill. Here we go, look at this. This is nice. Very nice indeed. What's quite cool with this mod as well is that I believe one of the people that worked on it is actually from Just Trains, which is very cool. PSG, Barca, Real and Arsenal into Bayern. Probably PSG or Barca. Probably Barca. Who came to the Severn Valley Railway? Are you familiar with, who are you familiar with on TikTok? I think I was the only person from YouTube, but off the top of my head there was me, obviously Casual, Bovril. It was the guy that organised it, Andy. There was loads of people. There's a guy called Dave's Trains. He's got quite a significant following on there. We didn't have any of the likes of like Francis Bourgeois or anything. They didn't go along to it. Madrid lost 3-0 to Arsenal in their first leg. Ah, I see. So Arsenal probably going to go through then. Remember a while back when I was meant to go on a Caledonia Sleeper but it got cancelled? I'm finally going on it tomorrow night. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy it. You're asking about 150s at Bletchley. Let's have a little look. There's not any here. Is there any on the PIS? No, there's no... Oh, hold on. Bletchley, what's that? 8 coaches. No, I don't think there is. Unless you know which platform they come in on. No, I don't think so. I don't think there is. Which is a bit unfortunate, really. But that would have been cool. Can we make a deal? Oh dear. Live negotiations. Southern, if really score an early goal, Arsenal are in trouble. LazyJet went there now. Class 153 or 150? Or 153. Do you have to own all the requirements that are listed on the website? No, actually, I don't have all the requirements, and it's working absolutely fine for me. That was my main question because I don't have all the requirements for this mod. But it works in the same way that, do you know when you have layers for other routes, the timetable will still work. You just won't see them layers. So it just works that way. So yes, it will still work. On the 14th, the IC3M was the last Friday and it's now retired. Yeah, I saw your comment about that actually. It's a shame really, but yeah, hopefully they'll be used for rail tours in future. Dogbox all the way. Is this a deal, yes or no? I don't know what I'm getting myself into, so no, I'm not going to say anything. Not going to lie, when I would say what I would say to people that I like trains, then I start talking about football, and then they look at me like I'm an alien. Yeah, you can like all sorts of stuff. Like I like F1 and I like trains, but the two together aren't correlated in any way, shape or form. Have you been on any trains outside of the UK? Yes, I have been. I've been to Germany, and I went across Germany on Deutsche Bahn. I actually travelled on Dostos, so I've been on the Dostos. I've also been on a little DMU. It was a single rail car, and I can't remember the number of it. I think it was like a 648 or something stupid like that. We did talk about it. Crazy, you might remember because you were in the stream. I remember, but it was like a little one car. Weird. It was like a. You got onto it. It was like a single car, and it had fold up seats all along. It was so weird. And other trains, yeah, I've been on the New York subway as well. I went from Times Square. No, I went from South Manhattan to Times Square on the New York subway. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The only main requirement for the route is the route itself. Yeah, there you go. You're playing Trains in World 5, awesome. Yeah, I noticed you weren't in the Discord. We've almost got 400 members in the Discord. How mad's that? How crazy is that? Yeah, the only thing I've spotted with this mod is that the 350s, when they're running, have open doors. And that's not a Train Sim World 5 thing, that's just due to this mod. Hello Nightmare Gamer, hope you're doing well. I'm going to miss my 425 leaving Augsburg in like a minute. Do you like the East Coast Mainline diesel add-on? It's not my favourite DLC, I won't lie. From my point of view, if you don't own any BR stuff, get it. I'd get it because it's worth it. And if you like your scenarios, then get it. If you own BR stuff and you're not fussed about scenarios, it's not really for you because it doesn't really add much. in that sense. But it's all very much perspective. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I don't like it because I already own all the BR stuff and I don't like scenarios, because that's just my personal preference. But if you like scenarios and you also don't own any BR stuff, it's cool to add some rail tours for sure. I think one of my key sort of flaws with it and pieces of feedback would be I would love to see a lot more AI in the scenarios, because I feel like some of the scenarios are very similar to like Creators Club ones where you can't really add much AI along it. So maybe if there was more AI in the scenarios, then yeah, it'd be a bit of a winner. You're going to do the Isle of Wight 2022? The deal is when the Class 86 releases, we do a run on Edinburgh Glasgow. Yeah, that's fine. Just remind me. What will you get for Easter? Chocolate eggs. I've already got one of my eggs actually. Is anyone getting any eggs themselves? No, we're not. Have we gone for a neutral section? I think we have, you know. Yeah, we went for a neutral section. 650 is the only DMU I could think of that you're describing. It's in my pictures somewhere. I'll find it. I'll dig it out in a second. In fact, let me get back up to speed and I'll find it. You should go to London. It's basically the railway paradise. Tube, National Railway, Leeds Line, Overground, DLR. That's just a few. Yeah, I've never been to London. It's on me to-do list for sure. Richie, have you ever had the misfortune of being on an EMR London to Norwich 158? Not one of them 158s, no, but I have been on a 158, many of them. Would Train Symbol 5 ever have every single part of the UK railway? If you were to support it long enough for every single inch of the railways to be built, then hopefully one day. But there's a lot of it to be built. And arguably, there's stuff in the game that's been built that's not built anymore. Look at Peak Forest, for example. We've also got a red coming up, so I'm going to be mindful of that. You've got a lint egg. Should get a 380 to Queen Street. You've got a fried egg. Well, my mum got me a twirl orange egg. And then Shan got me a... Oh, hold on. Need to stop. Panic. Let's slow right down. Shan got me a Snickers egg. I love Snickers. I love nutty chocolate. It's just absolutely yummy. Yummy. Proper nice. Are we going to stop in time? That's the question. I feel like we're approaching that a bit too quickly. Eek. 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 Change. Change! Change! No! What's going on with me tonight? No! Gosh! What is wrong with me? God. Right. 3:50 time. We've done a bit of 87. It's been an hour and we've had two spads. Even I've been to London and I went from Crewe. I've been to Heathrow. I suppose that counts, doesn't it? Seen the 612 parked and a Vectron freight passing. 3 subs away from 20. You got yourself a salty caramel one. Nice. You heard your name. Yeah, I was talking about what egg you got me. Someone asked me what I got for Easter. Right, we're going to do a 350 because I'm embarrassed now. Black Gangway. What's that one? I don't know what the difference is between the two, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll do a service on here. We'll do things properly. We'll do that one. You don't get sacked in the morning. Philippos is your name. Philippos. Hey Richie, it's been a while since I've been in one of your streams. How have you been? I've been good, thank you, Rex. Have you changed your profile picture? You have indeed. Yum indeed. I can't wait for it. And then Shan's got a... I can't remember. What did my mum get you? Was it buttons? I think it was a buttons one. And then I got you a... What did I get you? A Galaxy egg. What's the difference between... what do Shan and Easter have in common? Both eggs. Alright. Let's do that. Cool. Unlock the doors, which are on the right hand side. Now this livery, this is absolutely fantastic. It really is. What routes do you own on the PC? Remind me after this run, Crazy, and I'll have a little look. Off the top of my head, I've got all the base routes. I am thinking of getting that Humble Bundle because it's what, like £5-6 for some of the stuff. So I'm thinking of doing that and then doing like a bit of a giveaway with whatever DLC I've already got. I changed it. It looks better. Let me blow it up on my screen so I can see. Go to channel. Let's have a look. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I'll tell you what else I like about it. What I'm going to do is that. So Rex is another fellow Train Sim World content creator, so if you want to go and support them, help grow their channel a bit, go and subscribe to Rex. This chair is very noisy. Do you think that guard mode is a useful feature in Train Sim World 5? It's definitely a fun game mode, yes. There's a lot of things I'd like to see improved with it. I'd like to see like custom tickets and maybe like rail cards and stuff. One thing I hate about Train Sim World 5 is that your route gets cancelled for spadding. Yeah, but in reality, you'd lose you'd just be sacked. Can I recommend a DLC? Go for it. I feel like the 350 is a bit harsh on Xbox. If you ever do any in real life train reviews, please could you review the London to Norwich line, especially the Cambridge to Norwich section? You definitely absolutely will love that. Yeah, sure. I would love to do some in real life stuff, but it's not as popular as the gaming stuff, and the gaming stuff is a lot easier and more fun to record, in my honest opinion. So, just a matter of factors. I will do some in real life stuff. I mean, there's a video from when I went to Edinburgh last year that is still being edited. It took a year to edit it. Spad again, nah. It's like 12-13 quid for the entire bundle. Yeah, so I'm thinking of having a little look at that because it's like, what, 250 quid's worth of stuff for like 13 quid, so I'm going to have a little look at that because there's some stuff that I can bulk up the PC with. So obviously I've got the base Train Sim World 5 stuff because I bought Deluxe. Well, I got Deluxe. And then I've got all the Train Sim World 5 DLC released from the core. So pretty much everything for Train Sim World 5 I've got. So, you know, what have we had so far? Obviously West Coast Main Line, Frankfurt folder, San Bernardino, MBTA commuter, what was after that? Ludwig's Barn, Preston Carlisle, Milton Wildbarn, Marmay Line, Cardiff City Network, Swallow Groningen, Thomas, West Somerset Railway. What else have we got? South Eastern High Speed I picked up. Glossop Line, which is a random one. I don't have Birmingham Cross City on this, which is a surprise. What else have I got? Suffragette Line. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it. Heathrow is in Slough. Ah, I see. The braking on the 350 is a bit harsh. Yeah, it's I think the braking's alright on the 350. It used to be a bit bad. Yes, thank you everyone for subscribing to Rex. Just get him a bit of support. What are you on? 215. Can we get you to 220? 3 more people subscribe to Rex. Get him to 220. Go on. I've seen a few people play this mod. Is it any good? It's really fun. I'm really enjoying it, if I'm honest. What would you like to see added if a Train Sim World 6 releases? Now, I've been asked this question before, and I keep thinking about it because, I mean, who knows? Well, I mean, there's been a summer bundle every single year since Train Sim World was a thing, so I would imagine there'll probably be some form of summer bundle this year. What I would personally, I've got 2 answers for this. What I personally would what I'd personally want to see, and also what I'd want to see for the community. Personally, I would like to see for a UK offering, I would like to see maybe the Harrogate line or possibly the North Wales coastline. That'd be pretty cool. Or some kind of Wales route anyway, North Wales coastline or something like that. I think would be a really nice route. For a German offering, I'd like to see like a Berlin S-Bahn or something. Maybe the Hamburg U-Bahn. I think that'd be really cool. Let's stop there. And then for a US offering, I want to see the West Palm line, the Miami line. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. And then as for what I'd want to see from a community's point of view, I know a lot of people want to see South Western Railway. So I feel like that would be a good choice for a UK offering. For a European offering, no, I say European. Rex's channel name is, I've linked it up above there. For a European offering, I would like to see a denser commuter for the Netherlands. I'm not too sure of the Netherlands railways, but maybe one around Amsterdam or something like that. I think would be a really, really nice touch. And then for an American offering, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'd want to, but I don't know what I'd want. But in my mind, from the sort of pattern that they do with American releases, they go west to east, and the last time they went to the East Coast, which was obviously MBTA commuter, so next one would have to be a west, well, it doesn't have to be, but like process of elimination would be the west, so it'd probably be another Metrolink line of some kind, but definitely West Palm would be cool. Heathrow is in Greater London. Not got the Dutch route yet. I highly recommend it. I really do. I recommend Strasbourg to Karlsruhe, as it has the German-French border. That's another one I'd say as well. That'd be up there. I've got that route on TSC, and it's a good bit of fun. I think that's the one anyway. I want a Class 318 in Train Sim World 5. I wonder who would want the South Western Railway, hint hint. Just made a new Discord account. Let's have a little look at you then. Oh, I see you. Welcome to the Discord, Luke. Welcome back to the Discord. Luke number 2. Goodness gracious. There you go. Luke the 2nd. I won't be telling you that I'm playing BR this weekend, because you'll turn back up with your thingy. I'd love to see Utrecht to Den Haag. There's a map that shows all the services in the Netherlands and their frequency. South Western Railway didn't give the Illinois licence. Yeah, but you say that circumstances may have changed, and I say that because I believe South Western Railway are going to be going under government control. Oh, also another one for my personal, what I would like to see is maybe a Transpennine Express route. I would really like to see that. Maybe a modernised, maybe either a modernised Leeds Manchester, Northern Transpennine, or, and I think this would be really fun, an upgraded Tees Valley. Now, how cool would it be to have a modern day Tees Valley? Now, I say this because, one, the significance of 200 years of railways starting on the Darlington to Stockton Railway, or whatever it's called, and also Transpennine Express, which would be really cool. I don't know. I think that would be a nice one, or maybe York to Scarborough, or something like that. Anyway, something to do with Transpennine. I would love to see like a 185, because they could like essentially reskin the 801 into an 802 and mess around with the diesel engines, and then we could also get the 185. I'd like that. That'd be a really cool choice. But that's just personal preference. Maybe another part of the NEC. Possibly, yeah. Washington to Baltimore, I don't think would happen now, because I think the other services. Maybe another New Jersey Transit, maybe with the Arrow. That could be quite nice. We've got the Avanti West Coast add-on Monday. Nice. Southwestern goes to government next month, 26th, I think. Are you on the PC? Yes, I am indeed. Got almost 50 people watching. That's insane. Welcome to all 50 of you. Hope you're all doing splendid. Just had a new person subscribe as well. We're getting ever so close to 3.6. That's mad. Another route I'd like to see for the community would be Midland Main Line South. I think that'd be a really good route. Modern Tees Valley, my home route, other than East Coast Main Line. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Because with a modern Tees Valley, it'd be a really busy route in the sense that you'd have, you'd be able to fill in all the TPE stuff wherever. The 150s, yeah, you could have the Northern 150s on the Tees Valley as well. You'd have the Azumas at Darlington, and maybe if there was to extend it up to Bishop Auckland, I think it'd be a really good route. Just from a package, and also, I don't know, I just think it'd be cool. 156 would be a really nice train to have as well on the Harrogate line. C2C I would love with the Electrostar and an Aventra. Would love a modern Tees Valley. Would have so much for stock we have already in game. Utrecht to Rotterdam Den Haag would be roughly 80 to 85 kilometres and 18 stations. That seems a lot of kilometres to station ratio. That could be quite a lot of work. I would like another heritage line, either Severn Valley Railway or North Yorkshire Moors. I would like to see the North Yorkshire Moors. That would be a good bit of fun. And that's where another one, I think, North Yorkshire Moors, if that came out, you'd be able to have route hopping between the Tees Valley, I think. You'd have route hopping between the Tees Valley and then that one, I think. Is that right? Is that how it works? Or would you need the... No, you'd need the Esk Valley for that, wouldn't you? Another good route trains in the world would be the Rotterdam Metro Line E, which runs between Rotterdam and Den Haag, and it's mostly above ground. For Easter, I'm getting Hornsby Scotsman. Nice. You lot get presents for Easter. That's never been a thing. Of course, yeah, Spanish route, that would be cool for Philippos. He'd love Glasgow, Queen Street to Inverness. Or maybe that, when I said the Helensburgh, whatever it's, Helensborough route. That'd be quite cool. Bishops would be every hour, I believe, would be a great addition. York to Saltburn sounds great. Get Yam in the game. Bear with me 2 seconds. Wasn't someone making a heritage railway on the editor? I think there was one guy that was working on. He said he was working on. I think the Esk Valley. I think. I don't think he's working on it anymore though. Have you heard of Subway Sim 2? I have indeed, Omar. It's on my wish list. 3 routes in Hamburg, and there's Berlin on it as well. I just don't know how much it's going to be. Cross country would be good gameplay for Midland Main Line and AI on East Coast Main Line and Birmingham Cross City. It would be, yeah. I'd also like another good route. I'd like is West Coast Main Line Birmingham to like Crewe or something. That'd be a good one. Victoria Line would be amazing add-on. Highland Line could be a good shout, yeah. Hang on, why is the 350 white at the front? It's not. No, it's a bit of a bug. Well, it's not a bug, it's just an issue with the timetable. With this mod, for some reason, all the AI 350s have got open gangways at the front. Let me rephrase that. It's just the 350s-2, I think. Oh, I'll have to do that again. Yeah, it's just an issue with the 350-1. So this variant of the 350's just got a bit of a bug with it. But that's to do with the timetable, not the route. That's to do with the mod, not the route itself. What ICE train is compatible with the Ludwigsbahn? I think it's the ICE-T is on the Ludwigsbahn, I think. What have I missed? 2 SPADs. That's all I've got to say. Person working with S Valley got taken on by Dovetail as a third party. Did they? See, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I didn't actually know that. Isn't that where they're done couple? No, it's not a gaming issue. No, so bear in mind this is a mod. So anything that appears broken is to do with the mod. not to do with the actual game itself. Hey Steve, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Do you like the Class 158 ScotRail? Because I might get it. Yeah, it was a good bit of fun. I just want it to be on 5 now. It's taken a long time for it to be on 5. On Sunday when I came back from Manchester, I snuck in first class and sat there until the guard came through at Tamworth. That's awesome. Hope it won't be just another PC mod and an actual route. I'd pay 30 quid for that. I feel like if it was to be a modern Tees Valley, it'd need to be a new route anyway, similar to how Long Island Railroad happened. I would imagine if they were going to do it, it would be a new route. The Rotterdam Metro Line E runs 6 trains per hour during the day in between Rotterdam Central and Sling. Its southern terminus, it shares tracks with the Line D, so off-peak 12 trains per hour. Goodness gracious me. Peak times 18 trains per hour, that's nuts. York to Darlington, TPE and cross country. I feel like that would be a bit too... People would say it's too similar to the other East Coast mainline route. So I think maybe something a bit different would be quite cool. We're also not applying any power. Saka missed a penalty. Oh dear. Anything else? What have we driven? We've driven a Pendolino, a Virgin Pendolino. We then drove an 87 for 10 minutes and I spadded. We're now in the 350, the ex-London Midland one, which is very cool looking. And then we're going to do maybe a 377 or anything after this. It's up to you lot. I've come in at the right time. It's a core bug, unfortunately, nothing to do with the timetable. We believe it happens when that cab end is involved in a couple/decouple process at some point. Oh, have you actually worked on the timetable? If so, I apologise for saying blaming it on your work or anything. I just assumed that I've not seen that bug happening like on the PlayStation or whatever, so I just assumed it was something to do with the timetable, to do with the mod itself. Love mods, but the announcement mod keeps crashing the game. The mod has said that the 350 doors is a game issue. Ah, gotcha, okay. I stand corrected. Mr. Pendolino and the 87. Yeah, I know, you've missed it all. Do you like the Class 700? I think they're quite fun, actually. Genuinely, because so much has changed on the Tees Valley since the 80s. Yeah, it needs a complete rework. But I think it'd be really cool. I've been playing too much BR. I tried pressing B and H for the horn. I'm the creator of the timetable. Ah, goodness gracious me. Well, hats off to you anyway, because this is a fantastic mod. You've done a fantastic job with this. There you go. Big shout out to Josh in the chat there, who has made this fantastic piece of work. We can't solve it. It's a PC issue. Not sure if it's a PC issue. Yeah, I've not spotted it on the PlayStation when I played it. Obviously not the mod. The route itself, so yeah, it's a game issue, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. Have you got any plans to do with it then? Any future stuff that you can excite everyone in the chat? If you drive it as a player, you can close it manually. Yeah, I feel like it's the AI services, isn't it? Because whenever I've jumped into an actual playable 350, it doesn't have that issue. How do you do it? How do you get the timetable mod? There's a link in the description to it. They could do a 2024 timetable and the whole route for it, so it would be free. Would make trains money. What do you mean for the Tees Valley? I suppose I've got to ask as well with modding timetables and stuff. How easy is it? Like, that's not easy, but like, what are like your key challenges with it? Did you find that it was like a relatively simple process, or was there certain services that were harder to implement? And you know, if someone else out there wanted to make a timetable mod, what sort of advice would you give them? Have you ever watched Pixel Cars? No. What route should I do? Cathcart, Edinburgh, Glasgow, or Fife? A bit of Fife. You know what trains I'd love to see in Train Sim World 5 for the Cardiff route? The Class 175. Oh yes, maybe the Class 175 on the North Wales coast. That'd be pretty sick. It has a player issue as well. Unfortunately, I've had it testing bugs. I've had it testing bug fixes today. Only things to reveal this stuff already stated in the manual. Ah yes, read the manual if you haven't already, peeps. I don't read, so I've not read the manual myself. I will admit that. What year would you have Tees Valley set in? 2015, 2017. Just depends if you'd rather East Coast or Virgin LNER. I'd say modern day, because obviously you'd want to see the East Coast main, like the LNER 801s in there, which would work quite nicely as AI at Darlington. So I'd probably say modern day. Modern day with like a setback timetable. It was 6 months work, probably 2 months worth of delays though. Yeah, because how long's the route been out now? Came out in September. Yeah, so that sounds about right. So it's still quite a bit of time. It kind of puts into perspective, really, like how long it actually takes to build a timetable. Like when Dovetail release a route, and a lot of people complain if, like, some people have certain comments about timetables or whatever. Like from your own personal experience, be like modding a timetable, it kind of gives. I suppose it kind of gives you an idea of, and kind of makes you appreciate the work that goes into the actual base timetables. Do you know what I mean? That's quite interesting to know that. Hello, that locomotive guy. Hope you're doing well. We've also just had a new person subscribe, so welcome to the new person that's just subscribed. Welcome aboard to the RichyRail train. Couple of tones, there you go. I went to Cardiff Central to see Britannia. We really need the Amtrak P42 and Superliner coaches in Train Sim World. You're on a day out tomorrow. Yeah, it's still half term, isn't it? Or whatever you call it. End of term. 2 weeks off. I'd like 2 weeks off. It'd be nice. My FC25 is a 7-hour download just for some new evolutions. I don't know. I don't understand any of that, so sorry to hear that. Modern day would be great, but you'd have to model F158 into Northern and add in the 156. I think the 156 is doable, isn't it? Or as someone else said, a Northern 150, that could be quite cool. Do you know how the 221 Voyager isn't with Avanti if it was to come to Train Sim World 5 and come to the West Coast Main Line? That's I'm trying to piece apart your question there. So you're saying that because the Avanti West Coast doesn't have the Voyagers anymore, would that rule out it coming to Train Sim World? I would say no, because, well, in essence, when the Train Sim World 5 West Coast Main Line DLC came out, they were still in service. I've had no experience of timetable building beforehand, so that was a contributing factor. Hopefully our next project won't take as long now that I have some experience, and because it isn't as complex of a route. Ah, okay, cool. Can we have any teasers for what you're going to be working on next? Like, for your next project? Or is it hush hush? Everyone, once again, remember to like and subscribe. Ah, thank you, Kerbal. I'm heading off now, Richie. Oh, hello, Chucky. How you doing? Didn't even realise you were here. You were in. Thanks for the stream and enjoy the mod. Thank you very much. What's the performance like on this timetable compared to the standard one? Do you know what? It runs pretty well. Obviously, that probably helps that I've got... I mean, I've got a relatively low-end PC. I don't have a beefy PC by any means. But it runs pretty solidly for me. Obviously, naturally, the busiest place and the highest frame rate is the southern end of the route, as it should be. But yeah, considering how much is in the timetable, yeah, it runs pretty well. I would imagine if you can run the normal one, fine. You'll run this one absolutely fine as well. You can't say anti-voyagers are not coming if we are still getting 87s and 86s in BR free. Good shout. I'm 21, so it's been nice. It's been a while since school, mate, and my niece and I've got my niece today till Saturday. Yeah, I'm confused when it's school holidays. I always forget. Maybe we could see a class 222 for East Coast Main Line. We'd need more trains other than the 158 and the class 43. If I'm missing something because I'm sorry if I missed something. I'm playing Trains in World 5. That's fine. I'm guessing West Coast Main Line overshot modern timetable. Ooh, that would be cool. Oh, yeah, that'd actually be really cool. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I'd also like to see a Birmingham Cross City mod. With the 350s, with this 350 and the Pendolinos. That'd be pretty cool. Off we go. Emma Lempstead, let's go. I'm going to go sleep now because I have work tomorrow. Good night, Michael. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated, and have a good day at work tomorrow. Hey, Richie, I like your vids. Thank you very much. Much appreciate that. Welcome aboard to one of the streams. Best to keep it hush hush. I see it highly mentioned and requested through the Discord and forums, though. Ah, okay. Lips are sealed. That's fine. Got 50 people watching. Hello to all 50 of you. Hope you're all doing splendid on this very cold and crisp Wednesday evening. Yeah, I'll continue to speculate, Josh. That's all right. Low end PC. It is a relatively. It's not a beefy PC by any means. I can't wait for the new Arriva Pacers. Oh, I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait. You're gonna try a new Wendy's burger tomorrow. The debranded Arriva Trains Wales Pacer. I'm definitely most excited for. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I would imagine that will come out after the 86 though. I imagine the 86 is probably JT's main priority. The butthole of South Hertfordshire. You're driving a 170, nice. I put photos in the train spotting Discord of my Cardiff trip. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get my picture of that German train I went on. Imagine Train Sim World 5 multiplayer. If Roblox is anything to go by, chaos. I bet I'll make a video on the Pacer. Hopefully it's added for Gen 8. Oh, I would like to hope so. I think there's no performance issues on Gen 8 anyway. It all very much depends though. I mean, personally, I think whatever the next iteration or summer bundle or whatever of Train Sim World comes at some point, I do feel like Gen 8 will be slowly dropped like it is currently being. Found the repainted Cross Country 170. I'm allowed to call it that. I live in Emel. Emel Hempstead. Welcome back, Tyler. Hope you're doing well. Would you rather live in Grimsby or Slough? Grimsby, because I'm closer to where I am now, and also the coast. Where's the cab light? Well, I think it'd be there, wouldn't it? I've not turned it on though. I don't know how to turn it on. Don't worry, I'm saving up for a Gen 9 console, so hopefully I'll be able to buy a PS5 soon enough. I recommend it, Rex. I really would. I would say get one soon. Just took a stunning screenshot of 2 Pendolinos at Euston whilst the sun is setting. Might make a Discord account so I can join the Discord and pop it in there. Yeah, go for it. Anyone that's not in the Discord, feel free to join. My favourite station on this route is Bushy. Always laugh internally when it's on my screen. What, Bushy? You rude sod. 170.101 is currently with 376 cars down to Cambridge. Hey, what? What? I'm confused. 170.101 is currently with 6376. Should I put my sling on because I last put it on 3 hours ago. Well, yeah, if you're considering you broke your arm. Wonder if Train Sim World 6 would have UE5. I don't know how. I don't understand the logistics of changing Unreal Engine. I wouldn't be able to help you there. Not a clue. Technical speak, not a clue. Not a clue. That's why I'm praising the people that have made this timetable mod, because I have not a clue. I would love to find out how to do it, and I would love to like mess around with it, but I wouldn't have the first clue of how to do stuff. You mentioned Grimsby earlier, and it reminds me of my maths teacher. He said he was good at gambling. When hearing that, what type of gambling, what do you think he did? Oh, I don't know. Poker? How are you all finding the Roblox BR flirt? Not give it a go. Haven't give it a go. How about Ealing Broadway to Upminster? Your thoughts? What's my thoughts on that? Ealing Broadway. Hold on, let me have a little look at my map. That's a very long route. I don't know what line that would be. But that's a very long route. Do you know about the filter problem? No. What did you do? I heard police sirens. Shh, it's okay. Train Sim World would be better with TSC grainy graphics though. You loving the flirt? Definitely haven't done like 15 hours on it. Go through Watford Junction now in a 390. Can anyone help? I forgot the folder for mods. Yeah, it's in your program files. Is it x86, whatever they call it? It's under Steam apps, Train Sim World 5, and then it's through there somewhere. It's Train Sim World 5. Goodness gracious me. Something in there anyway. You didn't say hi, Lawrence Stahl, but hello. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'd also like to see the Durham coastline from Newcastle to Sunderland to Middlesbrough and Thornaby. It'd be a nice route to see Grand Central, Northern and some occasional 801s. That could be quite cool. Where is Steam apps? In your program files. So if you go to this PC, program files, it's in there somewhere. Train Sim World, I'd like Birmingham New Street to Piccadilly and the cross countries. Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? That'd be really cool. Yeah, Josh, if you're still in here as well, whenever this, if there's any updates for this or whatever, or this next project you're working on, you'll have to let me know, because it'd be cool to like build some hype beforehand. You know, going off how awesome this timetable is, I can imagine whatever's coming out next, it's gonna be a good bit of fun. Reading to Exeter route. How about that? That'd be quite a long one. That's about 2 hours in it. Is that also GWR? It's funny having a DJ dad. He's currently streaming and I can hear the music from the DJ room. And there is sound pads on the door. A DJ dad? Your dad's streaming. You've got a DJ dad and he's streaming. That is pretty cool. What's he streaming on? I would like it if there was a route from Coventry to Wolverhampton via Birmingham, New Street and Rugeley, Trent Valley. Or maybe like the Chase line, that would be cool. I have returned. How many spads and overshoots? 2 spads, 5 overshoots. Probably, I don't know. There's a Network Rail HST on the West Coast Mainline mod. Yeah, but I don't have a Midland Mainline. Or GWR for that matter. Twitch, Facebook and Mixcloud. Of course, we gave Tintin a first look as well. Yeah, I did see his stuff on it as well, which was quite cool. You've started some bug fixing as well, coming out in the next few days. Ah, awesome. That's good. I mean, to be fair, I've not really come across many bugs other than that first one, that door one, but that's obviously not really something you guys can fix, is it? But yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of this one and whatever else you guys are going to be bringing out, because a lot of hard work obviously goes into it, and a timetable with 1,500 services. Wow. Don't tell us to raid the stream after this. No, because they'll get confused. Like when I got raided by Features the other week, I was like, eh? It was cool, don't get me wrong, but I was like, eh? I would love to see Norwich to Ipswich with the 745 from Ely to Norwich, or Norwich up to Sheringham. You were a guard in SCR. We need to do some guarding on SCR, don't we? I'll let you guys know what's happening this weekend. So, I did have an original plan, but I've scrapped it. So, I'm thinking, because of the recent update with BR, I'm going to do a guarding stream in BR at some point this weekend. Should I have Weetabix at this time of night? Up to you. I tell you what I had the other day and I absolutely loved it. I've proper fancied it. Do you know when like you have something and you proper just really want it? Muesli. I had some muesli for the other day. I bought a kilogram bag from Tesco the other day and I've had it for work. Oh, it's just fantastic. It proper starts my day off nicely. Mixed on raiding streams. Sometimes it's wholesome, sometimes it's bad. It depends really. Like for example with the Features one, it was like a gaming streamer to another gaming streamer. That makes sense. But a gaming streamer going to a music streamer might be confusing. Can't wait till Easter. I got a bounty Easter egg to eat. I think I got a Maltesers one as well. Oh, I bought myself a bounty one. I love a bounty. Have you done drunk F1 or driving sim? As it's surprisingly quite fun. Don't do it in real life. I tell you what, I'm an advocate for not drinking and driving. Like some people will have 1 and go, some people will have 5 and drive, or whatever they call it. I will, if I've touched the drink, I will not drive until the next day. Like even if I've had a shandy, I'm not driving anywhere. I'm proper on it with that. %, passenger comfort, 10% overspeed and 8% spad. You going to your nan's on Friday? She's trusting me to meet her at Stockport. It's an hour away from me. Oh, that'd be nice. You should find someone with 0 viewers and raid them. That could be why have I just unlocked the doors again? That could be a good idea. I need to do that thing where I like direct my viewers to someone else. I have done that before though. When I've spotted someone streaming, I have put it in the Discord, and some of you all know. If I've spotted someone streaming that I've randomly come across or whatever, I've said, go and check this person out. Having one is fine, but you could possibly have 2 Irish beers as a week. Say a route and I'll see if I have it. Bernina line. Can we have a flyby shot at Carpenter's Park? Yes, we can. I'll remember to do that. And then Richie doesn't want his Fiat Punto to be impounded. Ah, they can have it. It's an absolute crap box. It really is. Went on the M6 toll at the weekend, and honestly, it's just sounding like it's falling apart. Poor thing. Casual saw the Punto for the first time, but then again, you've got my absolute state of a car, and you've got his. He's got an Audi A4, I think, and it's falling to bits. It really is. Watch him come in now and say, "Oh, don't be saying oh about my car." He turned up right. I'll tell you something. He turned up at Seven Valley at the weekend, and do you know how someone would like pull up, they'd wind the window down, and be like, "You alright?" or whatever as they're in the car. He had to stop his car and use both his hands to pull the window down because it's just absolutely buggered. Do you know who Banana King is? I recognise the name from TikTok. I don't know if they have a YouTube account there. I'm guessing that might be you. Should I play BR or Train Sim World 5? Train Sim World 5 now, BR on Saturday. Have you derailed yet? No, not yet. Yeah, Carpenter's Park. Really good for train spotting here. Guy called Tornado that does lots of train spotting videos from here. I can agree on that, Richie. You let us all know about Hentis that way. Yeah, I mean Hentis for you know has been a well-established Train Sim World content creator for a very long time. But like when someone like has got a couple subscribers, it's good to also support them as well. Here's a 350. That's so cool. Very cool. I know Richie has a Fiat, but at least it's not an electric one. My car is that old that electric cars didn't exist when it was built. I have one issue with this timetable, and that is you don't have the full Watford DC timetable, and if you only own one of the two overground trains. Yeah, but I don't think that's an issue necessarily. I suppose it would be a substitution thing, but kind of by doing it that way, you get a nice breakup of 378s and 710s. Banana King is you. Oh, I see. Yeah, I recognise your account name. Can I trade your Fiat Punto for an MCL 39? Yeah, go for it. I don't have it. Pick a Scottish one. Manchester East Coast Main Line. 5. I suppose yes, but it's kind of annoying seeing 90-minute gaps in the schedule. 90-minute gaps, really? Saw a Class 70 at a depot vid. Nice. I'll trade your Fiat Punto for a C45, the Sauber car. I'll keep the Punto, thanks. Is this Harrow? It is indeed. This is Harrow. Sell your Fiat and get a Golf. No. No. I did see me mum has recently got a new car. She got a Fiat what do they call it? Quite nice actually. It was a Fiat something or other anyway. It's like a little like box thing. Not a box. It was. What was it now? I couldn't even remember. Anyway, she's got a new Fiat. It's quite nice. A Fiat Punto for an RB21? No, I'll be going backwards. Right, I'm off. Great streaming. Thanks for the shout out, Richie. Not a problem, Rex. Take care, and hopefully see you in the next one. Fiat Punto or a Torch Tesla? What's the difference? Sell the Fiat for a Porsche Boxster. If I could afford a Porsche Boxster, I would get one. It might be the Bravo, I'm not sure. It starts with a B of some kind. Hold on, let me see if it's... Hold on. Fiat. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one I was speeding. Oh no, I can't remember. Can't remember which one it was. I got so mad when playing online lobbies on F1 24 today. I feel like I've improved. I've done a bit of practicing. I feel like I've improved a bit now. It might be the Pinto. It might be the Pinto. I think. Is that even a thing? Fiat, Richie's Fiat Punto could probably be worth as much as a HST. Yeah, one of the crash ones. I'm going to slow down. The Porsche 911. Yeah, clarifying you mean the Porsche, not the Attack. Goodness gracious me, I'm not... My goodness. You should give it to a pawn shop and then they can expect it for the Class 43 HST expert guy. Have you tried cockpit cam on the F124? I have. It's not nice. I'm finally making my Weetabix. I'll leave a review. As long as they're not dry. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the cockpit view. As we roll along here, there's a 37.7 there. Right. There's two options now. Oh, that's noise. What next? We're gonna do a free. Are we gonna do a 378? We're gonna do a 377. Oh no, hold on. Southern service. I can't even spell Southern. Hold on. Southern service or a London Overground service. Let me know in chat. You'd like a Ford Focus RS or a Koenigsegg? My mate's got a Ford Focus. How many bumps are in the Fiat's bumper? How many wheel scrapes? I tell you what, it's in pristine condition for a car that's been ragged across the place. It's in good condition. The only bit that is annoying is when I turn on proximity arrows and a virtual rear wing mirror. Guess what I was... guess what, when I was filming a video I cut it out because someone shouted the M word. That's not good. That's not good at all. We don't talk about that. Don't appreciate any implied racism in the chat. I know what you're saying, but yeah, we won't talk any more about that. Anyway, Richie's Brummy accent's coming out. What do you mean? I feel like some words I say get more Brummy than others. Also, when I get a bit tired, or a bit like, especially, or when I'm drunk. I'm not drunk now, but when I'm drunk, I get very Brummy. Four. Lawrence Stout just put 4. I'm such a child. I giggle at the word cockpit. Actually, I need some WD-40, honestly. It's noisy. How do you have your Weetabix? Extra sugar or barely any sugar? You're not going to like this. I like to have my Weetabix warm. Hot water and a bit of sugar. The Weetabix are a tad wet, but overall 9 out of 10. Oh dear. Is it true that Southern people have posher accents? I'd say no. Yes, they do. We were doing the Discord play along the other day, and There's a couple of people in there from Kent, and the accent is just, yeah. What is the worst worst route in Train Sim World 5? Do you mean from the Train Sim World 5 onwards, as in like everything released in September, or do you mean in general? Right, Richie, I'm off now. Off to brush my teeth and hit the hay. No worries, Kerbal. Thank you very much for coming in, and have a good evening and a good sleep. A good hitting of the hay. I speak Northern and I'm Southern. You're going to upload a new video. Nice one. Have a good evening, whatever you do. Thank you very much, Simon. Much appreciate it. Well, Banana King. What's first, milk or cereal? Cereal. So you can judge how much milk goes in. My friend used to do baked beans on baked beans on Weetabix. Excuse what? That is just no. That's wrong on all sorts of levels. Depends what area of the South. If you're from Essex, then it's definitely not posh. Yeah, I'm referring to you. Your Kent accent's very very posh. So what? You boil a kettle with hot water and then pour it on your Weetabix? Yes, I do. When I next do it, I'll show you. It's weird, but it turned it into like a porridgey sort of consistency, and it's just great, nice and easy. It's great in the winter. Ah, fierce. You silly sausage. Bacon on Weetabix. Now you're just having me on. Have you ever tried Oreo ice cream and Cheerios? No, I haven't. Yeah, baked beans on Weetabix. That's a whole new level of weird. I'm sure it's half posh. Half posh? How can someone be half posh? It's either posh or it's not. Oh, Hawklord, welcome to the Discord server. Let me pop you in there. There you go. Welcome to the Discord server. I'm going to somehow get Weetabix to where I live and put some weird things on it. Do it. Upset everyone. I got accused of stealing because I bought an ice cream and then I saw Oreo donuts. So I got a pack of, put the ice cream in, and the bag, and the worker said you can't do that, it's stealing. You're going to make your Weetabix tutorial? Yeah, I will do at some point. This chat needs to be arrested. Next 5ish someone's going to say I put beans in tea. Now that's just a whole new level of wrong. Do you like the Isle of Wight route in Train Sim World 5? It's not bad. It's not bad. Some areas are and some definitely aren't. Such as Southampton and Portsmouth. If that's even Hampshire. I might have got my geography wrong. I think it is. You're racing an RE into Munich, but they've got priority. You having your supper? Oh, enjoy your supper. We don't have supper, we just have an evening snack. I drink warm milk, is that weird? No? Great for sleeping. Oh, I tell you what's nice. Warm milk with a bit of Horlicks. Oh, yum. Never mind, still racing into Munich. Spad incoming, question mark? There is for me. We've not actually... hold on, let me try that again. We've not actually completed a service, have we? On your Discord, you've got to make a Weetabix tutorial. I'm from East Anglia, so I'm definitely not posh. I'm scared. Oh, I need to stop then. Stop. No, don't spad again. Don't spad. Oh, every single service. I didn't realize. I thought it was a go via. Goodness gracious, what's wrong with me? Every single service we've spadded. Load last checkpoint. Oh, hold on. I've not tried that. Is that going to start me at Watford again? I've not tried that before. Which is annoying because I could have done... Ah! That's sneaky. Ooh. I may have just salvaged that. I mean, we've got the whole way to go. There we go. You have come into a spad, Bovril. You have indeed. You need breakfast and dinner, not lunch. Do you need to go to the doctor? Why isn't the bingo today? The whole stream is just a spad compilation. Spad counter unknown. Because I didn't join the stream at the very start. Only 14 miles. Yeah, because I've reloaded my last checkpoint. It's all good. It's okay. We've got this under control. Right, let's go. Sorry, I was just reading the message. Would you like a cup of tea? I would. Brekkie dinner and tea. Yeah, no, it's breakfast, dinner and tea. That's how I'd say it. How are the penguins? One of them's got a bit of a cold at the minute, actually. But other than that, the other three are okay. Spad signal past at danger. Yeah. Indeed. I'm going to apply the Genius World Records to the most spads. Posting some screenshots of the Munich route on the Timetable Mod. Yeah, go for it. Pop it in Thingy. Whilst we're doing that, I'm going to very quickly just try and find that train. Let me have a little look. Do 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 do. It was in 2018. Which one of Satan's pets has a cold? It's Jill. Jill the penguin. I was going to ask you, yeah, I'll keep me to look for it. I'm just searching for it now. Back in 2018. Gosh, 2018 was a long time ago, wasn't it? Why are we slowing down? Didn't ask you to do that, did I? I didn't ask you to stop, did I? No, I didn't think so. Oh, I'll do a flyby in a bit. Not a Carpenter's Park again. It wasn't a very good flyby, was it? Why have we got a random picture of geese? Right, hold on. That's still not far enough back. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Where's Germany? It's here somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. 650. It were a 650. Hold on. A 650 and I also went on a 423. Penguin, yeah, Bovril. That's what I do for work, innit? Penguins. Wink. 2018 is a very long time ago. Apparently today was when the Titanic sank. Eh. Now bear in mind this just isn't a very good picture, but it's still a picture nonetheless. This was the station I got on. Let me... There you go. No penguins. Chicken jockey. Why? Has anyone seen the video of the chicken jockey when someone's got like a real life chicken? I can see all the votes for the Southern service, by the way, but because we spadded, I might not have time to do a full Southern service, so it'd be a shortened one. So decide amongst yourselves. Catch you later, Tyler. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated. Train chat. Hold on. I'll put it in train spotting. There you go. I'll tag you crazy. There you go. Frankfurt folder, when you get the mod that enables the big platform PIS at some German stations in the concourse at Frankfurt, they show S-Bahn departures from the underground platforms. That's quite cool, actually. Yeah, it was 6:50-114 I went on. If you know where that is. I'm going to bring a chicken if I ever go. Would you try lava chicken? La 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 lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mama Satan, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh. What's the last bit? Ooh, doobie, it's a lava attack. I tell you what else I've had stuck in my head all day as well. Pop music, doobie, dap doody, dap doody, that one. Have people ever seen the AI cat who draws other animals? No, I've not seen that. You lot have got some weird algorithms. How's the editing going? Bet you shrilled up when my ugly mug shows up. I had to cancel the video. There's been too many bits of you shouting in the background. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to be editing it on Friday because obviously it's bank holiday weekend. I've not edited any footage for it, but I need to put some stuff onto TikTok. I feel like I ought to, really. So, if not Friday, definitely next Monday. Hey, Legend Dragon 414, new name in the chat. Hope you're doing well. We are currently on the West Coast Mainline South Timetable Mod, driving the Class 350, which we totally didn't spat about 5 minutes ago. You're going to do the 0709 to my sack. To my sack, excuse me. Only 650s I've ever seen are from the ODEG. Is that a funky spelling for Snoop Dogg? I'm watching that movie tomorrow, don't spoil it. I've not seen it. All I know is there's a chicken jockey and stuff. Let me know how you find the film. I'm guessing it's from the film, but I can't be bothered to watch it. I'm going to walk out with popcorn all over me. The Southern service over there. Richie's using a 90-degree camera. Will you stream on the new British Railway update on Saturday? I may do, Johnny. I may just do. I'll tell you on Saturday or Sunday, yeah, no worries. I'm planning to do a stream on Saturday night. Oh, we're going to do like an Easter special, but 1, I can't use the PlayStation, and 2, BR. Right, I'm going to let this train roll along at 75 miles an hour for the next 4 miles whilst I pop to the toilet. Do you think it's I think that's a brave move? I think it'll be alright. I think that'll be absolutely fine. Right, I'll be back in 2 seconds whilst the train just floats along. I'm back just in the nick of time. Right, let me get. I know I saw you 62. It's because I weren't here. Roblox crashes on the PS crash for Richie when streaming it, so he does it on PC only. Yes, that's right. Wouldn't surprise me. My apologies once again. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. What's the new BR update? The Flirt, I believe. Are you still on the Class 350? Yes. What about Vigilance? I mean, I forgot to turn them on, to be honest. Can the next live stream be from Penzance to Frankfurt? I would love to do something like that, but probably not for the next stream, but I'll keep it in mind for future. Welcome back, Lauren Staub, and hello, Alex. Hope you're doing well. What's the point of DRA isolation? Why don't people just reset the DRA? No idea. Imagine being on a train, seeing the guard do his thing, then seeing the driver walk down the train. I would imagine it's happened somewhere in the world. I don't have vigilance on now. Can you all hear me alright? Did you know they added suspension for the beta in the new update? I believe I heard something about that, yeah. What's your favourite train? In-game or in real life? I'm off to grind some BR for the stream. I'm off as I'm off work this and next week. Oh, nice. Enjoy playing BR. Got to rush on my S3 service. I'm 1 minute late, and there is S2 right behind me. We can hear you. That's good. I'm excited. I'm going to a model shop in Lincoln tomorrow. Oh, nice. Both. In real life, I like sprinters. In the game, I like driving. I quite like driving the 153, which I know is also a sprinter. I want Train Sim World 5 to let us dispatch trains. That'd be cool. Can hear you fine. That's good. They've added the Flirt. Ah, there you go. Oh, I'm going to do it again, Anna. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. No way. Seems to be a train every 2 minutes. Oh, I've saved that. Just about. Just about, he says. I mean, we broke it, which is always good. Okay. There we go. Transport Fever 3 coming soon. Is there any news about that? I didn't spad. I saved it. What if we're being lied to and Richie is actually pretending to play Train Sim World, but it's actually some gameplay? Ah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd have to predict the comments. That'd be AI, wouldn't it? An AI bot. Richie Spadding compilation 2025. If someone wants to make a Spadding compilation, right, go for it. I would love to see that. He's doing it on purpose now. No, I'm not. Genuinely, I'm just stupid. Slamming on the brakes harder than a bus driver. What's the most annoying train in your experience in Train Sim World? I don't like the New Jersey Transit stuff. I love the way. What annoys me about it is I love it, but I hate lapped brakes. So in the new update, the 745 Flirt Silverlink 321 new class 807, new branch after Norrington, new update to the timetable section of the GUI and beta suspension. Ah, cool, so plenty of stuff then. So worthy of doing a bit of streaming on it. There better be 4th rail in Transport Fever 3, or 3rd rail without mods. Part music, talk about. Part music. Do 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 do. Everybody talk about pop music. Talk about pop music. Talk about. Welcome 3rd rail shoe to the Discord server. Let me pop you in there. Thank you very much. The real PC Ninja. There you go. Welcome in to the Discord server. Let's go. Will you try livery designer? I am terrible with livery designer. It's a year today since I found your channel. Look at that. Fantastic stuff. A year. Can you believe it? Oh, hold on. We wasted. No, we're wasting. Racing a Pendolino. Come on, Pendolino. No. Come on, 350. On 3rd rail shoe. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thoughts on the new 701s? Are they the ones that Jeff Marshall reviewed? Because if so, they look cool. Transport Fever 2, I have over 1,125 mods. That's just on some of the ones that I tied on. It takes half an hour to load. I hate that the Class 385. I hate the sounds of the Class 385 because it sounds too loud when it's accelerating. I wouldn't be able to comment. No idea. Look how busy it is here. All sorts of stuff. 323 days since Richie's first stream. Wow. And you're driving a 323. 323? 423. Hey OS stuff. Hope you're doing well. I'm currently driving a 423. Coincidence? I think not. There was an Avanti train in Peterborough today. Really? Why? Start a spring break. Ooh. A naked Virgin Pendolino next to you. Don't make it sus. You're the one making it sus. Talk about naked trains. Wow, look at that. We made it all the way to Euston with no complications whatsoever. Hey? Can you do a prediction video for what will be in a potential Train Sim World 6? Now, I would love to do that. However, I don't feel like it would be appropriate for me to do that because considering my role as an ambassador, people would take what I say far too literally and then say it be confirmed, and that could get me in a heap of trouble. So who knows? I mean, I say heap of trouble, I'm not going to be leaking anything, but I'll be stirring the pot for no reason, and I don't feel like that would go down well. Who knows though? We'll see what happens. Definitely knows. No! You should try the timetable with the 805 and the 807. Yeah, Southwestern though, I haven't got the East Coast main on the PC, so it'd be a bit pointless. But I would like to, yeah. It's a Tring service next. Would you get invited to Dovetail's events like last year's one? I don't actually know. I would absolutely love to, but who knows. Anyway, right. What's won? What has won? Southern service. So it's going to be a shortened Southern service because that's bad. Do you like wee? No, it's alright. Is there any new routes for the UK coming this month? No. No, Frankie boy, there ain't this month. But there's nothing confirmed at the minute, is there? Other than ATS's route. Yeah, definitely didn't overshoot. It's alright. Right, let's do a Southern service. How long are the Southern services? There's like a 30-minute one, that'll do. No, it's not. They're all quite short. I would like to do a Milton Keynes one, but yeah, like I say, I've not really got much time. I do have to shoot off shortly, so we'll do that one. Richie, me and my friend were gonna get on a bus, wait until the brakes are slammed, then play Michael Jackson. Hey, why? What Southern train are we doing? The 377. He's stuck inside the. It's stuck inside the train. There we go. What's your most favourite route in Train Sim World 5? Cardiff City Network. By a country mile. My train was on an empty coach stop movement from Oxley to Merchant Park sidings. Oh, I just love the look of it. I love the London Midland 350s. Absolute thing of beauty. There's a Birmingham Cross City revamped mod. Stop it. Is there actually? There's a scenario for 377 to Milton Keynes. Yeah, if we had more time I would have done that, but I ran out of time. It took me an hour. That took us to about 10:15, and I'm actually busy. I'm busy from 10 o'clock, so I'm busy doing something called bed. I like how whenever someone says Milton Keynes, it tags you. There's one way to do it, innit? There's 10 platforms here at Watford Junction. That's nuts. I'm going to have a quick little look as well on Train Sim Community, see whether there's any 150s about. Thank you, South Euston. Oh, hello. Oh, off we go. Right, thank you very much. Some of the Class 350s are former Transpennines. Are they the Dash 4s? I do sleep. Why is Dovetail literally allergic to South West England? I mean, it's just a licensing thing, isn't it? 11 numbered ones, but P5 doesn't exist, so 10 active. Ah! There you go. Don't forget the St Albans branch. Where does that go? Where is the St Albans branch? I'm not very good with this part of the world. Is that up here? Is that St Albans, or is it down here somewhere? Or is that the St Albans branch? I think that is that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the St Albans, isn't it? Oh, we need to get up to 90. Someone put your stream in Train Sim World, British DLC and TS community. Oh, nice. That's cool. Hello to anyone that's come across from there. What's your favourite livery? Ooh, ScotRail. I do like a ScotRail livery. Did someone say that an Avanti train was at Peterborough today? They did indeed. Do you prefer the 387s or the 377s? 387s. Because it means that the services are quicker and the less time spent in a Electrostar, the better. Behind where you've just left. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I'm silly. I'm a stoop. Here's a good question for you. I was trying to find it quickly whilst I was driving. Is there any 150 services? People were asking about the Bletchley services. There's 11 platforms at Watford Junction. Petition to add South Western trains to Trains in the World. It'd be cool. Yeah, send me plenty of screenshots of the Munich timetable. ScotRail liveries are really nice. No, this isn't Milton Keynes. No, I was going to do Milton Keynes service, but I ran out of time. So I'm just doing a very quick Southern service. I just like the blue. I think it's nice. It's just neat. Petition to add the Berlin S-Bahn. Petition to add the Chase line. Oh, put all my brakes on there. I didn't mean to do that. I don't think the 710s were running on Watford DC then. Were they not? You've got to go to bed, I love trains. We'll catch you later. Thank you very much for coming in. I haven't added any Bedford Bletchley services. Not really a suitable train / skin that I could use. No 150-1 unless I used an ex-London Midland 153 skin made. As to my knowledge, I can't use Creators Club stuff in a timetable. Yeah, that makes sense. There you go. That makes sense, peeps. So I know a few people were asking that a little earlier on. What would be the... obviously, I know it need to be reskinned, but do you know the Cardiff City 150s? Could they... be... I know it's not a -1, but would a -2 be a bit controversial? When you're doing an in real live stream, no plans. I'm starting to sound like the roadmap. No plans. I know a ScotRail driver, they drive the class 385s and the 170s. Are you using OBS and have you got any plugins yet? I don't fully understand how to use plugins or what they even are, to be honest. So no. Yes to OBS, no, I haven't got any plugins. I'd like to get one of them stream, what they call them. Oh, I've gone into emergency. Is it a stream deck? Or is that or is it a Steam Deck? Is that the console? I can't remember. I went into emergency, but it's alright, we can stop there. That's okay. That's okay. That's alright. Just hit 40 likes. Thank you very much, everyone, for liking. Much appreciated. You wouldn't be happy with a -2. Yeah, I suppose if it's not the right variant, that makes sense. I think it was the 230s in the timetable time. 153s phased off the line a few months earlier. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, I think like from my sort of personal preference, I'm never usually, if it's like a slight different variant, I'm not normally fussed, but I can imagine some people, and you know, if it's not realistic, probably wouldn't want that in there. So yeah, that makes sense, to be fair. Oh, what on earth happened there? How did I do that? That was interesting. What? I don't even know what happened there. Wow. That was fun. My train just flew away. The wind hit it. Good heavens. That's the best way to describe that. Oh dear me. Oh, I've not done a single. I've spadded 3 of them and one flew into space. Oh yeah, Electrostar's bad. Yes, Electrostars are bad. I'll tell you what we'll do, just to make up for it. We'll do a short Pendolino service. Oh dear me. That was funny. I want to do that again. Let's do Watford Junction service. There we go. We'll do that one. We'll do a quick Pendolino service. Load last checkpoint. No, that'll start me at Watford Junction again. The train turned into Katy Perry. Oh, keeping it topical. I like it. That deserved a short, does it not? I'll see what I can do. I'll end up crashing into the buffers with this one, won't I? Let me put it into forward. I've got to go to bed now, as I've got to get a bus to catch in the morning if I want to go to Lincoln. Yeah, I mean, I hope you have fun with that, and thank you for coming in tonight. Is it just me, or is this part of the mod? These markings here. I've not noticed them before. Could just be me. So we did a bit of a southern service, albeit very, very short. 005. You will turn into Shan at Euston. What on the Tesco stone baked baguette happened there? My train was like yeet. These are cool. You can do that. I would imagine. I think I know what's happened there. I feel like because I stopped so far away from the points, my train was that long that maybe the points changed and then I jumped into the air. I can imagine that's what happened because that's happened to me before. Because I'm stupid. But that's a great thing with me, right? That's why I'd love to be a beta tester, because I will find ways to break things. Richie's train left the chat. It wasn't a southern service, it was a northern service. It was the heaven service. I didn't realise they were part of the base. I've just not noticed stuff like that. Right, come on. 15 miles, we can do this. 15 miles in 15 minutes. Let's go. Bit of tilting. I'm also just looking at the TSC Discord, and someone's put and I can imagine it's whoever put it in, put a link to my live stream, and then someone's just put, everyone join this live stream. Richard will love that. Why are you full naming me? My name isn't Richard, it's Richie. No, I look after penguins. Go outside, I want to hear the motors. Hold on. Your request is my demand. Whatever you call it. Hold on. Where's the motors? There you go. Richie, a leak from PS Senior shows that the PS6 will release in 27-28. I'm not surprised. Sounds about right. Usually a gen cycle is around about 7 to 8 years, isn't it? So considering that the PlayStation 5 came out in 2020, I would not be surprised. And based off the PS5 Pro, which the PS4 Pro released like halfway between PS4 and PS5, I wouldn't be surprised. We are sorry to announce that the southern service to East Croydon has been cancelled due to derailment. Way too early. Your legal name is Richard, so it would be illegal if we called you Richie. Who says my legal name is Richard? I don't... Do you know what? Only formally do I go by Richard. Everyone else calls me Richie or Rich. Like, I don't go by anything else. Like, the only people that call me Richard are my mum and my boss, and that's it. Or Ricardo, yeah. Train Sim World 5 is so realistic that a 173-ton train can take turbulence only at Watford though. It's just faster way down to Brighton. Can we call you Richie but replace the H with a K? Crazy. You will be banned. It may have been 423 days, but you will be banned. Legend, no, you can't call me that. I actually despise that. I hate that nickname. It makes no sense. Very hard to race the train. Come on, we will do it though. Race the train. Come on, let's race it. What's quicker? What's faster, the camera or a Pendolino? It's currently the camera. Just to get a little flyby shot. Hold on, we're going to be quick here. We've got to be quick to get this flyby shot, so let's stop there. Quickly turn. There it is. I'm the longest viewer here. Yeah, I know. RichyRail him. RichyRail. That should be my alter ego, RichyRail. Can we call you Richie? No, not IE. No, I hate that. 3 meters. It does feel weird doing playing this route without the Avanti West Coast ones though. Ricardo Rail, you can't ban Crazy. Here's your first viewer, then you're a disgrace to YouTube creators. I won't ban him, don't worry. Richard Hamlord. What's faster, the sky or the clouds? The sky. When was the Dovetail Direct that announced Train Sim World 5? Only because I joined around that time. Dovetail Direct was August 20th, wasn't it? I remember that date very well. What a good day that was. Definitely not Rickroll. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and just eat cheese. Evening Richie, evening all. Just had a great day chasing Steam Loco Britannia 70,000 or 77000 at Swindon. Oh, nice. I hope you had a good day. What's faster, Usain Bolt, a cheetah or a class 395? RichyRail. Oh, did you see that then? Hold on. Got these going, doing things. Going towards Richmond. hopefully, an extension we see very soon. You have acquired yet another egg. Would you let Shan rename your channel RichyRail on April 1st if she didn't tell you? No, because you wouldn't be able to change it back for, like, if you change your name you can't change it again for 14 days. RichyRail's stream is not going well. Stream is not going well? What do you mean? I'm going to Richmond this summer and I can't wait. RichyRail in Richmond. Oh, could get very chaotic very quickly. Richmond Rail, goodness gracious me. Go, a couple of tones. This is quite cool, this thing on up above here. Your train is that loud it woke me up. Good morning. I suppose that's a good way to wake up with a couple of train tones, isn't it? How you doing, Paul? Oh blimey, Newcastle just beat Crystal Palace 5-0. Wow, that's cool. You've missed all the chaos. We've had three spads. 3 spads and a derailment. We're not going very well tonight. I'm paying attention. I'm trying my best to pay attention because every single time we've approached Euston this evening, it's just gone horribly wrong. Is that your new channel up above? Ricardo DiCaprio Rail? Goodness gracious me, absolutely not. RichyRail never gonna spad. Never gonna spad a 350, never gonna spad a Pendolino, never gonna spad a 377 or derail it. Never gonna stop at a station. Never gonna let the passengers off. They will never get home because Richie's driving. There you go. What's that geezer's name who did that Roblox song? Is it Pengtastic or something? I need a song making about me. Sounds like me and Railroader on Sunday. It was more like Derail Valley. Oh, that's one I need to look at, Derail Valley, actually. Yeah, no, I'm the Spad King for sure. The departing sounds are nice. I need to get myself on a Pendolino. Great singing, thanks Ben. Much appreciate that. Terrible singing, in my opinion, but that's alright. It's the one, I can't remember, is it We Didn't Eat the Buffers or something? co-pilot says about Richard Snail, Richard Fail. Goodness gracious me. Please, a Watford no home. We're doing alright here. You need to go to the Royal Albert Hall. Could you imagine me at the Royal Albert Hall? Singing my lungs off. Doing me best Elton John. Right then, there we go. London, Euston. Lovely, jubbly. Cool. Cool. Is everyone getting off? This is a safety announcement. Can you see anything up here as well? Oh, I thought there was like things on the boards. There's not. The buffers are hungry. I got a bit closer, didn't I? Just a bit. What time were we meant to get here? 58. That's fine. That's fine. That's all good. So there we go. That was a little look at the West Coast Main Line South Timetable Mod. I really enjoyed that. I think that's a good bit of fun. Let me know. Have you lot downloaded this timetable and what do you think of it? Let me know. The Ricky Fail subjection days. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, the doors are locked. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I'll figure it out in a minute. Do them screens in the concourse have a blue error screen? Richie, derail. There we go. Cool. Speed in minus 105. That's not too bad. At least we didn't spad or anything like that. And the service goes back up that way in a second. Cool. Right then, let me go over here and sort of do that sort of thing. Cool. Right then. That's a night. That's a wrap, I think. Not a wrap. It's a train game. Anyway, I heard a joke today. I wrote a song about a tortilla. It's actually more of a rap. Anyway, I'm going to leave that stream there. Let me just turn that off. So yeah, let me know what you think. It's a good bit of fun. It's linked in the description if you want to give it a go for yourselves at home. Highly recommend it. Obviously, the main person behind it, Josh, was in the chat earlier on. So if you've got any questions, fire them towards him. And yeah, I look forward to seeing what On-Track Simulations does in the future with this and any future mods. So I'm very much interested in seeing what's going to be happening with that. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for anything future. So yeah, as for general bits and bobs of admin from me, I'm going to be obviously streaming BR this weekend on Saturday. It's going to be a predominantly guard focused stream, I think, but mainly just having a little look in and around the new bits of BR. So yeah, it should be a good bit of fun. So if you wanna join in on that, I will make sure to update you with timings and whatever else in due course. There'll also be some bingo on that one as well, because why not? So yeah, good bit of fun. As for videos and stuff, I'm going to try and get my Seven Valley video out by this Friday if you're interested. If not, it'll be the following Monday, because it's a bank holiday weekend, so 4 days off. Nice. If not, I'll have something else potentially out on Saturday if I don't have a video uploaded by Friday. So I'll keep you updated. But yeah, thank you all for watching tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. And yeah, feel free to go and check out this mod. Again, link in the description. Go and get it and treat yourself to a lot of West Coast Main Line based fun. So yeah, thank you all for coming in tonight. Thank you all for 40 odd likes. We've had like 5 new subscribers, so thank you very much everyone coming in and showing your support once again. I appreciate you all. So thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.